Hey guys, it's Tina here, and today I have my lovely friend Linda who's actually going to get her eyebrows feathered or tattooed. And a lot of you guys have been requesting for this video. A lot of you guys want to know more detail about the whole process, if it's right for you, what's involved. So I'm joining Linda today and we're visiting Tanya Beauty Care, who has been doing eyebrows for like 12 years. So she's the pro at this, and we're going to learn a bit more information. But what made you decide to want to get your eyebrows tattooed?
I think I just want to wake up with fuller brows.
Yeah.
And not have to fill it in like every day.
Yeah.
And after, going to the beach or the pool.
Yeah, exactly. You want to kind of just wake up and look already done, right?
Yeah,
and I think that's the case with a lot of people, hence why eyebrow feathering or tattooing is a really good idea. And techniques have definitely changed over the years. So I'm going to ask Tanya to tell us a little bit more about it. So I've got Tanya here from Tanya Beauty Care. I'll leave all her links below. But like I said before, she's been doing eyebrows for like a little over 12 years now. And we're at her clinic here today, and I kid you not, she is one of the best eyebrow tattooists in Sydney. So if you're looking for somewhere, this is the place to go because her work is amazing. Can you tell us a bit about the difference between I guess like the old way of tattooing as opposed to the new technique of eyebrow feathering, because there's a huge difference.
So because eyebrow featherings, we use the hand tool method to create a really super thin, fine hair-like strokes. We use micropigments, so it doesn't fade to that blue and red color like the old traditional
so my mums and grandmas, I don't know, I think it's an Asian thing, but like when you get older, when you hit a certain age, everyone just gets their eyebrows and eyeliner and lips tattooed, and it fades to like a blue or like a reddy tone.
Old traditional tattoo, we use micropigment. That's why it doesn't last forever. It only lasts about 6 months to 18 months.
6 to 18 months. So how often would you have to come back from?
I would recommend yearly to get them refreshed. Once a year.
And I heard that guys can get this done as well. That's right.
Yes.
So guys, if you're missing any patches, you can also get it done. It's really customizable. It's not like you have to like get one certain style. It's all designed for the individual. So today Linda will be getting, I guess like a specially designed set of eyebrows from Tanya. And we're gonna go through the process of how it's done, and Tanya's actually gonna walk us through it. We'll shoot up obviously before and after, and also I'll ask you how it actually feels after, because I think a lot of people are scared of the pain factor. It's a big thing, right? So we'll go through all that for you guys today. To begin, Tanya starts off by cleaning the brow area, and then she applies numbing cream, which is left on the skin for about 30 minutes. The numbing cream is then removed, and then Tanya discusses with Linda what sort of eyebrow shape she's after.
Do you have any shape that you prefer?
Probably straighter.
Straighter look?
And then just you decide on the
Okay, no worries. A little bit thicker?
A little bit thicker. Yeah.
Tanya then starts to measure and map out the perfect shape for Linda. She used 2 types of measuring tools to map out where the brow should start, where the arch should be, and where the eyebrows should end. Once she has marked out her guidelines, Tanya uses an eyebrow pencil to draw the outline of the eyebrow shape. Any sparse hairs are then carefully shaved off using a blade. After that, Linda checks her eyebrows and gives Tanya the green light to start the tattooing. First, the pigments are squeezed out into an ink holder ring. Tanya actually mixed 2 shades of brown together using her hand mixing tool. Once the colour is evenly mixed together, she's ready to start tattooing. Warning, before I show you the next part, I just want to give you a heads up that you will see a small amount of blood. If you're uncomfortable with this, feel free to skip into the end of this video to see the final results. Tanya begins at the start of the eyebrows using her microblading tool to create small hair-like strokes. For each new stroke, she dips the microblade into the pigment so that it can deposit the colour into the superficial dermis of the skin, so pretty much the top layers of the skin. Now, just like any tattoo, it's normal for a little bit of bleeding to occur, but believe it or not, when I asked Linda how she felt, she said she couldn't feel anything. How are you feeling, Linda?
Yeah, it's good. Can't really feel
Can't
anything.
feel anything?
No.
Turns out it's not a painful process after all, and some people actually fall asleep whilst getting this done. The one thing I did notice though was the scratching sound the microblade tool made. After a while you do get used to the sound though. Once she has created the basic shape, she wipes away any blood and extra pigment on the skin, then continues to create smaller strokes in between the first ones she created. This will help fill in any gaps and make the eyebrows look fuller. After that, she applies the pigment all over the brow to let the colour absorb into the strokes she created. Then she moves on to the left eyebrow. The same steps are done on this eyebrow. As I was standing there watching and filming this, I couldn't help but notice how steady Tanya's hands were. All her strokes were so precise, and I could see why her work was so amazing. Once her left eyebrow is done, she removed the pigment over the right one and applied extra numbing gel over the area, which is left on for 1 to 2 minutes. This just ensures the area is numb and the client is comfortable. After the numbing gel is wiped away, Tanya adds in any extra hair strokes she thinks is necessary. She also gets Linda to sit up so she can check the shape of her eyebrows. Once again, the pigment is applied over the area and left on for about 10 minutes for the final absorption. Finally, it's time for the big reveal. Are you ready? Once Tanya wiped away any of the extra pigment, you can see how natural Linda's eyebrows looked. Okay, so that only took an hour and a half, which half an hour was for numbing. So it only took you an hour to design the brows, do the whole thing, and now we've ended up with super natural looking brows. I can't believe how real they look. How do you feel about them?
Great. I mean, I can see the little strokes that mimic hair strokes perfectly. So Tanya's
Yeah,
amazing.
she's done a really good job,
Yeah.
especially because Linda, she had like really sparse areas. So that was really cool how you actually went in and drew small strokes. So if you look at it, it looks like she's got naturally full brows. Did it hurt at all?
No, it didn't hurt. You can feel a bit of pressure, but that was about it.
And what's the aftercare after, you know?
So pretty much now, within half an hour, get a tissue and keep dabbing your eyebrows. Keep it completely dry for the first 7 days.
Right.
And apply a little cream. I'll give it to you after. It's just pepanthen cream, antiseptic cream. Every night, probably start from the fourth night.
Cool.
Yeah, but really important to keep them completely dry.
She also has to come back for touch-ups. So
Yes, so 6 weeks after that, I'll recommend for you to come back for a touch-up and have to be within 3 months.
Okay.
And does this peel or anything, or does it get
Little
lighter?
scab will form probably from the 5th or the 6th night. And then, yeah, it's just coming off slowly.
Yeah, so it does get a bit lighter.
Yes, it definitely. So tomorrow, next few days, gonna go very dark, very bold. So when you wake up in the morning tomorrow, you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But you know, after 7 days, all the little scabs start to come off,
Yep.
and yeah, you're gonna have a perfectly.
You're gonna wake up with like amazing brows every day.
Time for summer.
Just in time.
Yeah.
Now, what would you rate this? Would you definitely recommend it for anyone that has sparse brows or who just does not like filling their eyebrows in? Would you recommend the service?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
to know
too,
that I don't have to put anything on my brows when I wake up.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I just can't believe you didn't take very long at all. She was just going away at it. Oh, so amazing. But thank you for having me today and just explaining to everyone what
pleasure.
eyebrow feathering is. Now, I'll leave all her links below. And Tanya also runs courses as well, so you can jump on her website to check the dates out. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.